Welcome to episode 7A of the Career Cumulus Spotlight Series. Today, Joanne walks us through her transition to her current role as a case manager. So, lengthy career, really robust, diverse background. You were a nurse manager, and then you decide to change careers again and become a case manager.
Correct.
Walk us through that.
Okay, so as I said before, nurse managers putting out a lot of fires and budgets and everything. And at that point, I kind of got lost, you know? So I didn't have that work-life balance. You know, sometimes there is a way of doing it, but sometimes you just get so pulled into things, and I needed to slow down. And for health reasons, I needed to slow down.
So it sounds like you were at a different stage of your life.
Yes, I'm definitely a different stage of my life, crossroads, and I wanted to slow down. You know, I had been at a fast pace. I had been working in that facility since I was 19. I needed that change. So I started looking things, and one of the people that we worked with closely, especially as a nurse manager, even as a nurse, is case management. Those people in the background, you don't realize it all the times because you hear about the typical, either the nurse or the therapist or the doctor or x-ray, but you don't hear about the case managers. It was just a different challenge. It gave me the affordability to have that work-life balance. Whereas a nurse manager, I was basically on call 24/7. As a case manager, working in clinical effectiveness department, I clocked in, I clocked out, and I left everything at home. I mean, sometimes you take things home, but on the most part, I had a life.
Yeah, and you know, that brings up a good point, because part of what I will coach often individuals at, because they'll ask, why doesn't my company have a work-life balance policy or whatnot? Work-life balance really varies from person to person and really varies based off of where you are in your life. So the definition of it is different, which is why it's typically really complicated or challenging for an organization to come up with a standardized policy. So what your work-life balance may look like when you're in your 20s might look different than when you're in your 30s, than when you're in your 40s, and when you're in your 50s. So what you want to determine is what's important to you, right? What are your non-negotiables? We talked about blue chips. And then find the role, the company, the team that aligns best to what your specific definition is of work-life balance. And that may mean that throughout your lifetime, you change roles, organizations, or teams to better match your definition of work-life balance. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for our next episode, where Joanne gives us a glimpse into a day in the life of a case manager. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this post, as well as follow us for more career insights.